Hey guys, it's Cece here. I hope you're all doing wonderfully today. I am coming to you with this video tutorial to show you how to create a large boho wall hanging. I've been wanting to make this wall hanging for a really long time now, so I thought I would time lapse the process for you guys and also turn my piece into a pattern. So that way you guys can also make one at home if you like the end result. So for today's project, I am using a few different items. The first thing I am using is a natural cotton cord. I'm using a 3mm single strand twisted cord, and I'm going to use just the natural color, and I've also got this really cool like dusty pink color. So the beauty about this pattern is that it does incorporate two different colors. So if you have a room in particular that you're trying to get this boho wall hanging to match in with, then you can substitute one of the colors. So maybe you want to do like a nice earthy green color or grays or blues, kind of the world's your oyster with the colors for this one. And you'll also need a stick of some sort for the top of the wall hanging. So I found this really cool stick from my hardware store, and it is, let's see, it's oak and it's 1.2 meters long. You can see that it's pretty thick, and it's also got these really nice rounded edges, which I like the look of, but it's got this flat edge on the back here. And I'm going to hammer or screw in some kind of like picture hooks to hang it up at the end. So I would recommend trying to find something similar to a stick like this for your project. Now, I mean, you could also use a big piece of dowel or driftwood, anything you like really, but this is what I'm using today. In terms of equipment, you'll probably need some scissors, a tape measure, and I am also going to be working on a clothes rack with some hooks at the top. So I highly recommend getting yourself a clothes rack because it will make doing this project a whole lot easier. Now, once I finish this project, I will compile all the instructions into a really easy to follow PDF download. So make sure you check that file out. I will leave the link to that one in the description below, and it will have all the measurements and all the exact steps that you need to follow along and also make this beautiful wall hanging. All right, so to start, I'm just going to hang up this piece of wood onto my clothes rack with these big hooks that I've got. And then I'm going to start with this middle section here. So I've actually sat down and drawn out what I want the end result to look like, which is so helpful when you're creating a big project like this one. But now all I need to do is cut my first lot of strings, and then I'm creating this pretty little diamond pattern in the center here.
can you throw it away now? Won't you let it go? Won't you let it go? Why won't you let it go? Why won't you let it go? Won't you let it go? Why won't you let it go? Why won't you let it go?
Alright, so I finished my little diamond pattern in the center panel here, and I've also attached some pink cords now to either side of this panel. So what I'm going to do with these cords is just create a pattern that sits down and comes underneath the diamond like so it'll just frame the center panel nicely. And then after that, what I'm going to do is just cut some more white cords and then again create a panel on either side that comes around and frames under the diamond and these pink panels. So there's still quite a bit of work to go. Hopefully you're enjoying my time lapse so far and you'll stick with me to the end. Alrighty guys, so here is my piece so far, and I finished my 2 panels here that you can see. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just add some extra fringing and some small layers to create a bit more depth to the piece. And so to do that, I've got these short bits of cord, and I'm going to attach these to the outside of this panel here. And I'm also going to, I think, maybe add some tassels to my pink panel. And so I'll have to create a bunch of tassels and just add them to each little section here. And I also want to just create a couple of spiral knots and create these kind of loops coming out to the side. And then I'm going to hang a couple of little bells on the end of those just for a finishing touch. So I guess the stage that I'm at now is just kind of finishing it off, making it look really pretty, and then once I've added all my final little details, it will be all ready to hang up.
Lay down, come around, take the world off of your shoulders. Lay down, come around, take the world off of your shoulders. If it comforts you to know your brother's coming home, lay down. Walking alone, take the world off of your shoulders. Walking alone, take the world off of your shoulders. If it comforts you to know your brother's coming home, lay down. In the shadow of death, take the world off of your shoulders. Good night, sleep tight, my dear brother. Lay down, come around, take the world off of your shoulders. If it comforts you to know your brother's coming home, lay down.
So here it is guys, my beautiful wall hanging is all finished and hanging up on my wall, and I'm so happy with the finished product. I hope that you love it as much as I do. Now remember, you can also create this wall hanging at home yourself using the pattern that I've created. It's a downloadable PDF document, so I will leave the link to the pattern in the description below. Thank you so much for watching guys. I hope you've enjoyed this pattern and time-lapse tutorial, and here's to finding our peace in creativity.